Alibaba Group have just announced that they will report September quarter results on 16th of November. And if you are an Alibaba shareholder, as I am, you are always looking for this moment. That's because earnings are a very important piece of a stock performance, and earnings tend to be a very positive thing for Alibaba. And this next earnings report have a lot of potential, and if you watch this video, I will let you know why I do really believe in that. So in this video, I will give you my preview of this next earnings report for Alibaba. I will compare the latest earnings review and the assumptions I do really believe that will happen in the next earnings report. What could be the next catalyst for the stock, and I will give you why I do really believe that can be the secret for this stock to go a lot up from here and out. So stay tuned and watch this video until the end, guys. So first, when I've looked into the latest earnings report, it was a really good report for Alibaba. Taobao and Tmall, it's the biggest part of Alibaba business. They just grew at 12% year on year. It's really solid. If you look into international commerce, they grow above 40%. And look into their local service, Cainiao, their logistics network systems, and their digital media, they grow above 30%. The only thing that was not good at all, it was their cloud intelligence group. That was a major disappointment for me, and I do believe for the other investor. But overall, it was a really good. They grew up above 10%. It was 40% growth year on year. For a company as big as Alibaba, in an economy that is not growing anymore as expected, just only growing 5% per year, they are growing at 14% year over year. Bear in mind, it was a bad year last year. I know there are major disappointments because this year they are not growing as expected, but if you look into this, they are growing a lot. Growing 40%, it's high growing stock in my opinion. That was really solid if you look into. And what to expect for the next earnings report on 16th of November? For me, they will continue to grow. Their Taobao Tmall group and Cainiao, they have the Double 11 sales event that will not be reported in this latest report. It only enters in the next one. But if they continue to perform like that, that will be really good for Alibaba stock, and I do believe they will be up a lot if they continue to grow at this pace. But I'm hearing the news. They are investing a lot into this Double 11 event. I'm seeing that they have in a lot of good news. They are investing a lot in influencers, talking to a lot of brands, trying to have a lot of sales and promotions, and I do believe they will beat their record from the last years and the 2020 year before. I do believe it will be a really big event, and maybe they will mention in the next report, but it only be entering their earnings report in the next quarter, not in this 16th of November quarter that will be reported. So I do believe if you talk into Taobao and Tmall, there will be solid growth again, but you can have, I do believe their Cainiao and their digital media to be where we will have the biggest growth year on year for Alibaba. But I do not believe cloud intelligence will be bad as it was in the last quarter. I'm expecting a lot for cloud. I'm reading the news. For example, I've read the latest interview that Joe Tsai have talk. This is from the Washington Post. One thing that catch my attention was they said currently 80% of China technology companies and half of AI large language model companies run on Alibaba Cloud. This is huge. Alibaba Cloud has been losing market share, even though they are the fourth biggest cloud provider in the world and the biggest one in China with around 35 or 36%. They have been losing market share for Huawei and Baidu, for example, but this could be huge. If they have 80% of China technology companies and half of AI large language models running on their Alibaba Cloud, they will be gaining market share for the future. And cloud is the future, and AI will be huge on China. And they have the advantage to be the first ones, or if a lot of companies are already running on their cloud business, Alibaba Cloud, they will be huge in the next few years. They will have a lot of clients, they will earn a lot of money in their cloud business. So it could not reflect in the next earnings report, but it could be in the next one. So I'm expecting a really good report, cloud returning to growth. If it will not be in the next earnings report on 16th of November, it will be the next. The next report could be huge for Alibaba. They will have the Double 11 sales. They will be probably, I don't know, that's just the news we are seeing on the internet now. Their cloud business could be growing a lot. So if that happens, Alibaba will be again a growth company, and without any more government trying to issue some fines again, if they have the chance to run their business and continue to grow, we can have a change on the market sentiment, and we can have a lot of potential on this stock, Alibaba. So I do really believe in this company, and that's what I'm previewing for the next quarters. I'm expecting a really solid quarter on 16th of November, and if it is not in this next quarter, it will be the next. So we'll be continue to wait, and one day Alibaba will return to grow. Shareholders will be loving again Alibaba and Chinese stocks. We have at the moment we are around $80. No one likes Alibaba, or everyone are afraid, but we don't have any sellers now. But with good result, the stock will be going up. Will be when the sentiment change, the stock will be going up a lot and really fast. With a blink of an eye, will be at 120. Then everyone will be starting to think again on Alibaba. Then we'll go to 180, and when we'll hit 180, everyone will be loving and investing in Alibaba. Then will be investors and other funds will be putting money on Alibaba stock, and then we can go to $300 again, and then can go only up. So at the moment, no one likes this stock, but this is a stock with a lot of potential, and that's why I love this stock and I'm bullish on it. So that's my preview for the next earnings report, guys. I hope you liked, and I hope you find this information useful. If you like, please like and subscribe, and see you next time, guys. Bye.